Oh my gosh. What's going on, everybody? Today I'm going to funnel hack the Schwartz Bio Research funnel. So when I say funnel hack, we've already done a funnel hack, but today we're going to literally copy the design. Now I know it's frowned upon to copy, so we're not going to copy word for word. We're not going to copy headlines. We're going to copy the design principles of this funnel. I'm going to record the whole thing. This will only be available in the Funnel Patrol subscription. So let's get to it, guys. I'm gonna get nitty gritty and literally just build out this whole thing exactly as you see it. I'm probably gonna cut out some of the images, although I could pretty easily come here and like save images as, but I'm just gonna have some placeholders. But from a design perspective, I'm going to rebuild this whole thing, this whole landing page right here, and potentially some other parts of this funnel. Let's get to it. So let's come here. We've got this little funnel set up. It is a squeeze page, a sales page, and a thank you page. And right now we're going to be building this squeeze page, the opt-in. This is where they collect your information. Now, just so you know, this is a very complex funnel. That's why we're calling it the 007 funnel. It's a 7-figure funnel that has taken the turmeric for Schwartz Bio Research to literally a 25 BSR in health and household, which is just out of this world. They've maintained that BSR for months. It's just crazy. So what we're making is a softer version of this funnel because this is a custom coded domain with a lot of twists and turns that would just take literally weeks to code. So again, we're making a softer version where it's not going to check the email address inside of Amazon and all that stuff. We're just mimicking the design principles, but let's get into it. So I'm going to start off with a completely blank page because in my opinion that is the easiest thing to start off with for a thing like this. So I'm going to select this template, this email opt-in page for the squeeze page to copy this free bottle promo from Schwartz Bio Research. Okay guys, so the first thing we'll implement is a header here, this black header. So let's come to this page, we're going to click edit page right here and just get to it. I'm going to start completely blank slate. Let's literally just delete this and go completely blank page. Make sure even the background and stuff like that has nothing. Oh, it's the tracking code. I'm going to come to the background here, make sure even that's, well, I guess white's good. Anyways, let's do this. So we're going to add a section. We're going to do a full width section right here. I'm going to move fast. I'm just recording this for you guys that want to recreate this, to learn some ClickFunnels, learn the editor. I think it's good training. We're going to do 3 columns. We're doing 3 columns because you can see we have a contact us, a logo, and this social share right here. Alright, so we're going to add a new element. First thing we'll add is, it says need help, contact us. So what we'll do is we'll add this little sub headline here. And we'll say need help, contact us. Just like that. And I'm going to make this contact us bold. Like that. Alright. So that's pretty much done right there. I'm going to put a logo here, put a little logo placeholder. So we can do an image and click on this image here. We're going to pick the image, and in this case it will be a logo placeholder, which we should have somewhere. Where's it at? Right here. Your logo here. Add the image and make this a height of 50 pixels, maybe 75. Okay. We're going to reduce the margin on this to just 10 and 10. And while we're doing this, let's go ahead and change this to white text because the text is white. Bold color is also white. And this background is going to be black. So here we go. There you go. Need help, contact us. I'm going to add some margin to this to help it get centered. Maybe 25. 25. There we go. And a social share. So stay connected. Let's just put the social shares right here. And that'll be down here. in this social share. So we can add that. Oh, what just happened? So a lot of times, oh, there we go. We run into that problem where you can oftentimes not be able to click on this if you want to. You see how it jumps sometimes? Not now. Sometimes it'll jump over and you have to click on this blue instead. What you can do is come to Elements, Manage, and pick that social shares like this so you can edit it. So we'll just make this share URL blank for now. All that stuff. And let's pick, no, I'm not digging that. Manage, come here. Let's pick this. Is there a white theme? No, there's not. Let's pick this one. Don't like that either. Maybe let's do some color ones instead. So let's just do these. I could have swore they had a white option. No. Let's do these. Okay. Add some margin to it, just like the other thing. Do a 25 margin right there. And that's very similar to the top of the, or to the Schwartz funnel. So I'm going to do this here to make the bar a bit smaller. And just like that, we've already got a little black bar. It's a bit different, but similar nonetheless. So let's keep on keeping on. That's part one. We'll go ahead and save this, edit this, and we're going to call this the, let's just call this right now promo your brand name. Okay. I'm going to do the description. I'm going to claim your promo now before time runs out. And for keywords, we'll just put promo your brand name, your name, and you can pick your own image URL. Probably your logo, so I'm just going to put that there for now. Your logo here, add image. There we go. Save it again. All right, next part is going to be this section. It's a full width section with the background image. So we'll add a section, full width. We're going to go ahead and add an image to this background. So let's do image URL and see what images we might want to use. And we're going to do a full width image like that. Let's add a new row. We're going to do one, see, actually it's going to be a 2 column. So let's get rid of this and do a 2 column, 2 columns. And here we're going to put, it looks like a headline, a subheadline, and then some paragraph text. So we're going to do a headline, and then right below that we're going to do a subheadline, and then a paragraph text. Now, whenever we're doing this here, this template building, I like to use lorem ipsum. So I'm going to use this lorem ipsum text right here. This happens to be 4 lines long. So I'm going to make this text a bit bigger for one. And also make it white. So it's white, white. We're going to make this around 52, I think is good. Maybe bigger actually. Let's do 58. I'm going to grab this lorem ipsum right here. Just like that. And it is aligned left. All of this right here is aligned left. So we're going to do left align. I'm going to make this white. Bold color is going to be white. Here we go. Click into it, left align. This is still a bit bigger. It's 2 lines long. So let's do it like this. Let's do a 28 maybe. And then throw in some more lorem ipsum, just like that. Again, align left. I'm going to make this white. And that lorem ipsum should be good right there. It's a bit longer. We can add this away here. Conditions apply, just like they say. Lorem ipsum, get a couple more lines in there. Maybe make it a bit bigger too. So we're gonna make this about maybe a 20-point font, like that. and also make this a little bit bigger just for some design principles. There we go. So there's some text. Can also make that a bit wider. We have room for the opt-in, so let's do that. And here we're going to put the opt-in right here in this section. So claim your free bottle. What we'll do with this is we will, so here's a question I get a lot. How do you make this right column shaded a different color while keeping this left one transparent? You can see there's no background other than this section background behind it. So check this out. We're going to go to columns right here. We're going to come down to this section 2, second column, and right here we're going to pick background color. You'll like this. We're going to raise this to about 0.33. Okay, and we're going to put some radius in the corners. Let's do a 5 pixel radius. Check this out. Now when we add an element to this, in this case let's do headline, subheadline, 3 fields, and a button. Pretty typical. Do a headline, subheadline, I didn't add it, subheadline, 3 fields. Let's do a input. So we're going to do 3 inputs and a button. Where the button's at? Button. Right here, button. Like that. And you can see, look at this. You see this right here? It's shadowed behind here. It's not dark enough, so let me go and change this some more. And just to save some time, I'm going to delete this headline and just duplicate this one to make sure it's white. Just make it a bit shorter. Change this to like 36, maybe 32 actually. I'm also going to align this in the center. Like that. Same thing here. Okay, let's make this like 24, maybe 20. And we're going to align this in the center as well. Okay. Get this down to about a 5 margin. Just make this very similar to this one. Okay, so there actually is some more text here. So let's go ahead and do this. Lorem ipsum. Okay, now how's the margin on this? I think that's pretty good. We're going to want to decrease the margin here to get these a bit closer together. 10, 10, like that. Now, columns. Back to this, and we're going to, for one, put some padding on this. How about a 10, a 10, and a 30, like that. Now let's make it some more of this, just for design perspective, like that. And I also want to make that background a bit darker, I think. So let's take this up to a 5. You can see how it changes like this right here. 5, just like that. All right, now let's get this right here, get my free bottle. You don't share your personal information with anyone, so we have a little disclaimer down there. Below the button, it's kind of like this. Okay, we're going to make this a bit smaller, about a 14-point font, I think, and also just do something like that. So we're going to call this privacy policy, maybe. Privacy policy, whatever you want. All right, let's change this button to a better theme. Something like the good old dark orange button right there. Love it. All right, so this is going to be name, email, phone number. Do that, click on the field. We're going to pick the full name, we're going to see enter your full name here. Here we'll say it's their email address. So email, enter, so yeah, here we go, enter your best email here. Alright, we're going to make all of these required. So this should be required. And then here is going to be the phone number. So let's say, hold on, phone number, enter your phone number here, just like that. Phone number here, boom. Alright, that's done. Let's keep on keeping on. So we've got this top section here. You can see I'm not duplicating it exactly by any means, but I am making it very, very similar. We may actually want to move this like that. Doesn't matter, you can move this back and forth wherever you want it. Alright, next part. We're going to come down here. We're going to have some space between this headline here. So we're going to, let's see, get your free bottle in 3 simple steps. So we're going to say, first off, new section, full width. Let's add a new row, a 1-column row. We're going to add a headline, and we're going to say, claim your promo, claim your awesome promo by doing this. Alright, that's kind of what they said. Claim your awesome promo by doing this. Alright. Theirs is a bit bigger, their text. So let's make it more like 42. And then let's put 3 images below it. So if you want to make these 1, 2, 3s, you'll have to do some Photoshop yourself. You can see that this is actually a part of the image itself. So if you want to do that, you can go for it. But I'm just going to put 3 placeholder images here. But to do this, you do have to add a 3-column section like this. So let's reduce this margin, reduce the bottom padding here to like 10 as well. Add some images, so image 1 right there, demo image, like that. Alright, those steps. And we're going to have a subheadline and some paragraph text. So below each of these, we're going to have a subheadline like that. I can just, like this. And then some paragraph text below this. Paragraph, oh, come on. Paragraph text like that. Let's see here. All of this, I believe, is aligned left, so we'll mimic that. So this is aligned left. Did we get these aligned left right here? We didn't. So let's align each of these left. Alright. Now let's make all of these. Okay. So that part's done. Now we're into this section right here. So colored background, we have some FAQ 4-column with a 1-column headline. So what we'll do is we will add another section that is full width. We will change the coloring of this to something that's a bit light. So maybe like this right here. I'm going to add a 1-column headline. Let's just duplicate this right here. And what color is it? It's white text. So this is a bit darker actually. Let's make it somewhere around here. Change this to white. And we're going to say, here's our FAQ section. Makes it a bit smaller, 36. And then we're going to add, first we're going to reduce the margin on this to like practically, the padding to nothing practically. because you can see how close these are right here. We're going to add 4 columns, so like that. And we're going to put in left-aligned subheadlines and paragraph text, just like this. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this and reduce the margin a lot. Reduce the margin on this too to about 10, just like that. And make this white. And then add some paragraph text below it. Like that. Okay, and then just duplicate this all the way across. Making templates. Fun stuff. Okay. Just like that. So that is the FAQ section they have right here. Then we got some testimonials. So why people, so we'll just have again a headline, subheadline, and then 3 columns. So let's save that so far. So full width. We're going to do a headline right here. So let's go ahead and copy this one. So this is my awesome testimonial section. Make this a bit lighter, something along those lines right there. And then right below it, we're going to put a subheadline of the same color. So I'm just going to go ahead and grab this color here. Make this the same too. Okay. Grab one of these subheadlines. But put much less margin on it. Like probably nothing at all. Maybe 5 pixels. Like this. So what is this describing? This is meet the people that left these awesome testimonials and read them and click through. Okay, just like that. And then we're going to have a 3-column section with text, Amazon customer, like the name of the customer, and then read the review right here. So let's add that 3-column section. 3 columns right here. 3 columns. Okay. Let's reduce this margin, or this padding, to 10. Reduce this to 20. Now, one cool thing, how did they get this, or how can you replicate this little shadow around here, this little border? A lot of people don't know how to do this in ClickFunnels. What we're going to do is come to columns, come all the way to the bottom, grab the first column here, add a little bit of padding first. Let's do a 15. So 15 on the top, 15 on the bottom, and 30 on the sides, like this. Go to advanced and do 5 pixel corner radius, do a full border, and then make this a bit wider. So maybe 20, maybe 15, just like that. And we'll do the same thing for all these columns to give it that little shadow like you see there. See that? Maybe a little bit lighter, give it like a 10, that. Alright, so now we'll come to the next column and do the exact same thing. So this column here, we're going to do a 15, 15, and a 30. Come to advanced, 5 pixels, full border, and make that baby 0.1 black. Okay, and the last one. Exact same thing. Advanced, full border, and 0.1, like that. I forgot the radius on it. The radius makes it round and not a sharp edge. So we're going to come to advanced and pick 5 pixel radius to round those edges off. Let's save our progress so far, and then let's put, and just for, by the way, this is bothering me. This background image is not good at all. I would suggest doing something more geometric. So let's go to backgrounds here and maybe do, for the time being, something like this. See what it looks like. See, I think that's much better, at least for the time being. All right, now let's put some text here. So we're going to put maybe just text like this right here. And I will not be able in this funnel with limited time to recreate this appearance here. But what we can do is put the image here centered. So what I'll do is add a new element, add an image. Come on. Add an image. We'll give it a 50 pixel, no, I can do bigger than that. A 100 pixel width. 150 maybe? Yeah, that's better. We'll come to advanced and we'll add a radius on it and give it a circle. And one thing I don't like about this is that it's not a circular. So whenever you do this, you definitely want to have a square image. So that's important. So let's come to this and find a square image or an icon or something. Let's just grab this icon right here for a placeholder. Or I have an Amazon logo in here. Here it is, page 1. You can see this is a square image. We're going to add this image. And we should be able to make it a full circle. Maybe not in this case. Let's find a more square image. Come back to this. Need one that's filled out all the way. Let's just go with these diamonds right here. I think that'll work for now. Okay. And we're going to put a circle on it. Like this. Circle. There we go. And carry this to the top. And that can be a product image, it can be whatever. Alright, let's duplicate this for the template. Alright, we have the review right there. And then we have the Amazon customer, and then read the review on Amazon below that. So let's put a little subheadline for the customer. So this is Amazon customer. Make that bold. And we'll make this maybe 18, like that. And last but not least, I'm going to put the actual hyperlink below that for read review on Amazon. So let's make this 5, make this 16, make it not bold, and say read the review on Amazon, and then make sure they know it's a link, like that. You can link whatever you want to in that, or obviously link them to that particular review on Amazon. Last, but certainly not least, we're going to add this copyright at the very, very bottom as the footer. So that has this background color right here, which is, in this case, 6.7. And we're going to add that final section, another full width section. And we're going to add a column, and then literally just add a subheadline here. And we'll say copyright 2017, your awesome company. Awesome company, all rights reserved. Okay, and let's finally add this here, this background color. Like that. All right, cool. So that was me funnel hacking this, not even funnel hacking, that was me basically replicating this page in a very, very short period of time. One thing I could change is make this button full width like this one is here. So let's do that now. We'll make this button right here full width by coming to advanced and then picking fill width like that. And what we'll say in this text instead is claim my awesome promo. And also set the action to the submit form action, like that right there. And let's see if we can add a shadow below this like Schwartz has. It doesn't show up because it has a background image, but still pretty nifty. And that is that's this opt-in page right here. So this can be customized a lot. Obviously, you definitely want to change these headlines. I mean, what does this say, for example? This is share your experience. You know, you can change these headlines however you want, change this background color, make them say whatever, add your own image. And I'm not a huge fan of these social shares, so let's actually change them. I know I've tried this a couple times already. Let's go with those. I think those will suffice for this funnel. It makes it a bit cleaner, a bit more elegant, so I'm going to go with that. Other than that, I think this opt-in page is pretty good. So I'm going to save this and go to the next step, which would be a survey. So I can't remember the exact questions off the top of my head, but what we can do is come back to this funnel, come to the sales page, and we're going to implement the survey on this sales page. Again, I like to start blank. Sadly, I can't remember what that page looks like. Let me see if this gives me a hint. Josh at ibuildbrand.com. Get my free bottle. Okay, so we still have this cool little header. We still have this cool little footer. So I am going to implement that again. So one cool way I do this is I will just open this in new tab. I'm going to again edit this blank sales page. All right. Edit this page. I'm going to edit this one right here. And I want to make sure all these specs are the same. So first things first, I have a full width section that's a 0, 10, 10, 0, black. So let's do that. What we'll do is remove this first. Add new section, full width. And again, it's a 0, 10, 10, 0 with a fully black background. We have 3 columns in here. And this column is supposed to have 0, 10, 10, 10 padding. Let's go ahead and do that. 0, 10, 10, 10. And I believe we had a, what was this, headline or subheadline? This was a subheadline up here. So let's do that. We're going to do a subheadline. That's a headline, sorry. A subheadline that is white like this. And it is, let's see, 25, 23 white, and it's bold on one side. So 25, 23 white, again, need help. Command B, contact us, like this. Now one thing is this contact us does have a hyperlink in it. So that's important to note. So what we'll do is on both of these, I'm going to come here, hyperlink, make sure that text is still white, and you can put in the hyperlink here just by clicking on this. And we can just put contact for now. Save that and do the same back here. Need help? Contact us. Okay. Link, make sure that text is still white, and contact, like that. Okay, we have a image here, and it is the placeholder for the logo. So let's come back here, put the logo, add the image, and in this case it is 0, I want 75. So 0, I'm going to do a height of 75 pixels. Alright, and then I believe we also had a 25 here, but I'm going to double check. But we definitely had social shares. So social, there it is. We're going to pick this theme here. I do believe it's also at a 25, but I will confirm that. Alright, 25. And this also had a 25. Cool. So that is an identical header to this one. This one we'll take our survey for right now. Just some filler text. Take our survey. Your name, and we'll just put that logo like that. Alright, the next thing we have that is across all pages is the footer. So we'll duplicate that as well. So I'm going to duplicate that here. Add section. Okay, that's not working, so we'll just add. Well, that's strange. Let's refresh the page. Okay, so again, we're going to try to, now that we refresh the page, we're going to try to add a new section. So add new section, there we go, full width. Oh, come on, there we go. Full width, just like that. We're going to add a single column. And remember, this had a sub-headline in it, like this. And the margins on these were 0, 10, 10, 0, and the column row had the same, 0, 10, 10, 10. So let's fix that. 0, 10, 10, 0. And then this had 0, 10, 10, 10. Cool. Alright, now in this is a bold headline at 0:16 and it's white. So let's do this. 0:16 and the text is white like that. Make it bold. And let's go ahead and just copy this text right here to make it faster. So I'm going to copy this text, Control C. Now, what is the background color here? It is 676767. So let's change that first to that particular value, like that. And now we can just paste that. Boom. All right, cool. So now we have our header and our footer, and we can put the content here in between. So I'm going to add a full width section, and I'm going to add a survey element in this one column. So right here is where the survey goes. Survey is right here. Survey. Boom. Okay. And here is where you can customize your questions, put whatever options you want, and after the survey is finished, it will take them to the thank you page where they can then claim their awesome offer you have to offer. So let's edit this edit survey options, and I believe their questions were something along the lines of the following. And you can edit this yourself quite easily. First question could be, how long have you been using? Let's just do this here, product name. And we can have 0 to 10 days, 10 to 30 days, and then add an answer over 30 days, like that. Okay? Come back to questions, and we will add a new question. So we're going to create like this right here. The next question in this survey step could be something along the lines of, how did you like product name? So here we can say, I loved it, 5 stars. It was pretty good. 4 stars. Let's see. It did the job. 3 stars. Also, let's take out these little dashes. Don't know why I have them. And then I didn't like it. Two stars, and then finally I hated it. 1 star. Okay, and then we could add another question that could be something along the lines of, would you recommend this to a friend? Would you recommend this to a friend? Or I guess something like along the lines of, let's see, on a scale. Okay, hold on. In the subtitle, we can put, please choose from a scale of 1 to 5. 5 being very likely. So let's just do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, like that. And those can be all of the survey questions right there. Cool. And the final thing we'll do in this whole funnel is have a thank you page. So come back here, and I'm going to remake the header and footer, but I'm not going to bore you by recording the whole process again. But I'm pretty sure I can still do it in under an hour nonetheless. But the thank you page, really all it needs is a headline and a subheadline, maybe an image of the product, and that's about it. So let me just go ahead and make this a full width set. This is where the header is going to go right here. So let me just go ahead and add this section. And again, I'll make this when you guys don't have to watch. So it's going to be black like this. We're going to have that footer, which is also full width, which is 6767. That. And then in between is where we'll have your thank you part. So you want something along the lines of a headline, a subheadline, and then finally just an image of your product. And that's about all you need to make this funnel very similar to the Schwartz BioResearch 007 funnel. I hope you enjoyed this short video. Hope you learned a little bit. And I'm going to finish it off, make the whole thing a bit nicer. But those are the basics. So thank you for your time, and I hope you enjoy.